Nahiverena verani sammanti da kudachanam. Averena cha sammanti is Dhammo sanantano. Hatreds never cease through hatred in this world. Through love alone they cease. This is an eternal law. Loving Kindness, a Dhamma talk by Most Venerable Balangoda Ananda Maithreya Maha.
Brothers and sisters, the subject of my talk is meditation of loving kindness. In Pali language, we call it Metta Bhavana. Metta means goodwill, benevolence, loving kindness. Bhavana means development. So, Metta Bhavana means development of loving kindness, development of goodwill, development of benevolence. Lord Buddha most often advised his disciples to develop loving kindness towards all living beings. In Metta Sutta, he said, Mata yathaniyam puttang ayusa eka puttam anurakhe evampi sabba bhutesu manasang bhavaye aparimana. This means, just as a mother loves her own child and she is always ready even to sacrifice her life to take care of her child, just as that mother, you may try to practice loving kindness towards all living beings. This is the Buddha's advice. On another occasion, advising his disciples, the monks, the Lord Buddha said, suppose some cruel people, some robbers would come to you and with a double-handed saw they may tear your body piece by piece. Even at that time, even at that moment, if you get angry, you are not my disciples. Even at that moment, you must try to control your mind, your heart, not to get angry. You may feel pain, but don't be angry. To such an extent, you have to develop your mind by means of the practice of love, loving kindness. He advised his disciples to think with loving thought, to speak with loving words, loving speech, to act with loving kindness, to think, to speak, to act, always with love, never to get angry. According to Buddha's teachings, there is no just anger. Such an anger is not found in Buddhism. Anger is anger. There is no righteous anger. Anger wounds your heart, your mind. It is a weakness. It is an unwholesome state that arises now and then in your heart. So, everybody who likes to develop himself spiritually must try to control his heart and mind so that no anger should overcome their heart or mind. When he was expounding the value of the practice of loving kindness, he said one time, a person who develops loving kindness is loved by all people. He may sleep happily. He may have a sound sleep. He would wake up happily. Happily, he would die. He won't suffer from any pain. And after death, he will be reborn into a happy abode. This is the advantage, the value, the merit of the practice of loving kindness. Sometimes you may feel to practice loving kindness towards all alike is somewhat difficult. Well, actually it is difficult. But we must try as human beings to get over all these difficulties. We have to conquer all weaknesses from our heart. There are so many weaknesses, unwholesome states that arise in our heart. We have to overcome them. No sane man, an intelligent, doesn't like to be hated by. You know that you like to be loved by others, and you don't like to be hated by anybody. That's the nature. Let alone human beings, even animals. Those dogs which you keep near you as your pet animal, you like to be loved by that dog. So every animal like to be loved by others. Some animal is harmful to human beings when they suspect them. Otherwise, even lion, so horrible creature, when he feels the other one loves it, actually it loves the man. The loving kindness, well developed, make any animal loving the person who develops that. The Lord Buddha said that every man must think that he likes to be happy. You know, you like to be happy. At the same time, you must think of others. You must consider that all other people also like to be happy. Not only you. At the same time, you don't like to suffer from any kind of trouble, any kind of tribulation, any kind of worry. You don't like to be worried. You don't like to be like to undergo any kind of trouble. Every other being, every other man also is like that. One day, the Lord Buddha visited a village. The villagers gathered round him and said, "Venerable Sir, we can't practice higher spiritual things. We live family life. Some of us are traders. Some are farmers. We are businessmen. We have no time to practice higher development, to do higher development. I mean higher spiritual development. We want to live a family life, a peaceful and happy family life. Here in this life, this time, in this life we want to be happy, and also we want to be reborn into happy abode. Only this much we want. Please advise us, they said. Then the Lord Buddha asked them, well, I'm ready to advise you. I ask you one question. Suppose somebody would come to you and try to hurt you, try to kill you. Do you like to be done that killing? Do you like to be killed by them? Do you like to be hurt by them? No, Venerable Sir, no. Well, other people also are like that. They also don't like to be hurt or killed or harmed. They are just like you. Therefore, don't do a thing to others which you don't like to be done to you. Regard equality. Other people also are like you. They are equal to you in their suffering. They are equal to you in their happiness. You like to be happy, every other man, every other being also likes to be happy. Therefore, don't do a thing to others that which you don't like to be done to you. This is the key to peaceful life. Then again the Lord Buddha asked them, well, suppose somebody comes to you and tries to plunder your things, to rob you of your property. Do you like to suffer that loss? No, we don't like. Well, all other people also are like you. They don't like to suffer any kind of loss. Therefore, you have no authority to make other people suffer any type of loss of their property. So, if you don't like to suffer any kind of loss, don't make other people suffer the same type of loss. So in this way, the Lord Buddha advised them, first of all, think of yourself. How do you feel? You like to enjoy a happy life. Other people also like to enjoy happy life. You don't like to suffer from any type of trouble. Other people also don't like to suffer from any type of trouble. Therefore, comparing your happiness with other people's happiness, and at the same time comparing your trouble, your suffering, with the suffering of other people, don't do any harm to anybody, but do help to others. Help other people as much as possible. Try to abstain from harming others. Extend your goodwill towards others. Wish others' well-being. Wish the welfare of other people. Be full of benevolence. So, this is the advice of the Lord Buddha. Well, if you practice benevolence, goodwill, loving kindness in this way, if you do it regularly, at least 30 minutes a day, or evening and morning, 15 minutes at least in the beginning, you will feel there would come upon you a great change. Your environment also will be changed. There will be a very good environment very happy environment. If you want to keep your house in peace, to keep all the members of the family in peace, practice loving kindness regularly. Try to control your anger. It is natural that man sometimes gets angry. There are so many things that he has to face. There are so many disagreeable occurrences, disagreeable things happen now and then. Sometimes you feel hurt, but try to control yourself, because human nature to do some wrong, it is a weakness. This weakness is a human nature. Even sometimes he also may have some sort of weaknesses. In the same way, other people also may have various types of weaknesses. They may make some wrong. He also sometimes makes some wrong. Therefore, if I understand that I am not perfect, I also make some sort of wrong things due to my weaknesses. If I know that, I must understand that other people also are like me. They also make such mistakes as I do. I am being fallible. Why should I get angry when I find another man is fallible? When I know that I am not perfect as yet. When I find any weakness, any imperfection in others, why should I get angry? I am not perfect. Similarly, other people are not perfect. So there is no reason, there is no cause, a just cause to get angry at all. So we must practice forbearance. We must be ready to pardon others. We must be ready to practice long suffering and not to get angry, to control ourselves. Well, when you practice loving kindness regularly, you can, from your experience, see and understand its result very quickly. I tell you one story, something happened, some incident. I suppose some of you know of late Anagarika Dharmapala, that great Buddhist missionary. He was a national leader in Sri Lanka during that time, during the British time. He roused people now and then to ask for independence. Sometimes he criticized the British officials in Sri Lanka. So many British officials in Sri Lanka were not in good terms with him. Meanwhile, during 1915, when there was the First World War, during that time he was in Calcutta. He was building a new Buddhist monastery there. During this time, there started some struggle between Sinhalese and Muslims. So the government happened to pass martial law, and many Buddhist leaders, Sinhalese leaders, were arrested by the government. And the Inspector General of Colombo sent a cable to the Inspector General of Calcutta to arrest Anagarika Dharmapala at once and to send him back to Sri Lanka. So, the Inspector General of Calcutta phoned to Mr. Dharmapala one evening, Mr. Dharmapala, I have been advised by the Sri Lankan government to arrest you and send you back to Sri Lanka. Therefore, tomorrow morning I'll come to see you by 8 o'clock. Don't go anywhere. Anagarika Dharmapala got message at about 5 o'clock in the evening. So he was thinking, what am I to do? If I go to Sri Lanka this time, immediately I will be shot. Many Sinhalese leaders were shot. So the same fate I will have to face. I have to meet the same fate. What am I to do? So he was thinking. He's a thorough-read person. He has read Buddhist literature very well. So he remembered something said by the Buddha about loving kindness. How to use this loving kindness for one's safety. Then he decided to do something. There was a servant, a Bengalian man, in his house, and he asked him, will you kindly supply me the photo picture of the Inspector General of Calcutta? Most policemen were Bengalians, because it is Bengal. He said, there are some friends of mine in the police station, therefore I'll be able to supply it. Then immediately do it, he said. So this man went to police station and he asked one of his friendly policemen whether he could supply the photo picture of the Inspector General. Well, he said, it's a simple thing. Why do you want it? No, just I want it, he said. So this policeman brought a photo picture of the Inspector General and gave it to him. He took it to Anagarika Dharmapala. Then Anagarika Dharmapala, at about 9 o'clock at night, placed this photo picture on the table in front of him, and he developed little concentration, some meditation. Then looking at that picture, that photo picture, mentally and verbally, he began to address him, telling his name, Mr. So-and-so, you may be happy, may you be happy, may you be happy, may you be happy. And mentally also, he willed and he wished that Inspector General should be happy. Verbally, by words also, he began to say, may you be happy, may you be happy. The whole night, keeping awake, he repeated 1,000 and 1,000 times till morning. He did it. Just like a man chant a mantra. The whole night he was doing this practicing loving kindness towards that man, willing and repeating the same idea that that person should be happy. So he practiced loving kindness towards that man the whole night with full concentration. In the morning, at about 8 o'clock, Police Inspector General came to him, and Mr. Dharamapala went out of the house and met him. When the Inspector General saw Anagarika Dharamapala, at once he felt he was changed. He came to arrest him, but when he saw Dharamapala, he said, "Mr. Dharamapala, I don't know what has happened to me. When I see you, I have been changed vastly. I don't know what has happened to me. I feel you are my father. I feel much love towards you. I don't know why I feel like that. I know if I send you to Sri Lanka, you will be shot. I know that, but I don't like such a thing to happen to you. I don't know why. I feel much love towards you. I am very much attracted to you. So, Mr. Dharamapala, I ask you one thing. I don't send you to Sri Lanka. I will be responsible for you. You should not go out till I give you permission. You may remain in the same house. I will be responsible for you. So, he advised Anagarika Dharamapala in this way. Then he returned to his police station, and then he sent a cable to Sri Lanka, to the Inspector General of Sri Lanka. Well, I will be responsible for Anagarika Dharamapala. I don't see any necessity for me to send him to Sri Lanka. No danger would come from him to you in Sri Lanka. I will be responsible for him. I don't send him. So, martial law lasted for some months. Then after that, there was nothing. So, in the following year, when the First World War was over, it came to an end. The Anagarika Dharamapala could come to Sri Lanka. It is at that time I met him. I was in Colombo at Ananda College at the time. I was teaching there. So I met Anagarika Dharamapala. And I was just talking about what happened during the wartime, whether it didn't affect him and so on. We were just discussing, and he told me this story, how he saved himself from untimely death by the power of the practice of loving kindness meditation. He told the whole story as I have mentioned now. Now see the power of loving kindness. If you direct your love to one person regularly for some hours, incessantly, it will affect him. I'll tell you another incident. Something happened 1982 when I was in London. I was in London. We have a London Buddhist monastery. One evening, a certain lady came to me. She was working in a certain firm, and she said, "Venerable Sir, my husband has gone away from me. He is angry with me. I have to look after 2 children. I have to give them education. I am working in a firm, but unfortunately the owner of the firm, the head of the firm, has recently put me to a lower grade, and now I am drawing a very low salary, which is not sufficient for me to look after my children and to give them education. With much difficulty, I am carrying out my work. I am maintaining my family. Please do some help to me. If you know any charm, any mantram, please do it to me." Then I said, "I don't know any mantram." "Well, I can advise you to do something if you have self-confidence enough." She said, "All right, I believe you. Your instruction, I follow." Well, then I said, "Can you get a photo, picture of your head of your firm?" "Yes, I can get it." Every evening at regular time, and every morning, early morning at about 5 o'clock, regularly, every day, place that picture before you. Think this way. Now, even though you draw a low salary, it is because of him. It is he who gives it. Therefore, don't get angry with him. Be kind to him. And now, looking at that picture of your head, that the head of the firm, mentally say and use your words also, verbally also. You may practice this loving kindness. You may say to him, "May you be happy. May you be happy." This is the mantra. And do it every day, at least 30 minutes, at regular time. Do it continually, at least 1 month, then you will see the result. This is a very practical thing I told her. So she went away, and after about 2 weeks, she came over to me and said, "Venerable Sir, your instruction is very successful. I had forgotten it." I said, "What's the instruction I gave you?" "Well, on such and such a day I came over here. I told you what had happened to me." So she told the whole story. Then I remembered it. Then I asked, "What has happened?" "Well, I practiced to the very letter, as they have advised me, the practice of loving kindness. I did it continually, every day at about 8 o'clock at night, at regular time. For about 30 minutes, I continually practiced this loving kindness towards that person, head of the firm. So for about 2 weeks I did it continually. After about 2 weeks, when I was working in the firm, casually, this gentleman was passing from place to place, passing from his workman to workman. Then he came over to me. Seeing me, he asked, "Are you working here?" "Yes," I said. Then, for some moment he was looking at me and said, "Well, this is not sufficient for you. Come after me." And he took me to some other place and put me to a higher grade and raised my salary. And now I am drawing much salary, too much. That is due to the practice of this loving kindness, she said. It is very powerful, more powerful than any kind of mantra, she said. Then I advised her, now your husband is against you, he is somewhere else, do the same thing towards your husband also, and he will return to you. So, these are the things I know, and I tell you from my practice. These are practical. If you direct your loving kindness towards one person, even a horrible enemy will be friendly to you before long. To make anybody friendly with you, practice this loving kindness towards him. Well, from the bottom of your heart you have to do it. Not only by wording. Mere wording is not enough. You have to think. A remnant of anger should not remain in your heart about that person. You have to love him fully well, perfectly well. Then, after the practice for some time, your practice will affect him. He will be very friendly to you. If a person practices loving kindness regularly, every evening at least, even for 15 minutes at regular times, if you do it, you can see from your experience what a peace would reign over your family. All the members of your family will be very happy. They will be very obedient to you. Your loving kindness will affect them. When you practice this loving kindness towards the people in the neighborhood, then before long, all the people in your neighborhood will be very friendly to you. If you extend this loving kindness still further, still farther and farther away, then those people will love you. If the nations, as their religious practice loving kindness towards all other nations, unselfishly and honestly, there won't be any war or any kind of disagreement among nations. But unfortunately, our people who follow different religions, they don't see the value of this practice of loving kindness. Even our Buddhists, who are in Sri Lanka, majority, they don't know the value of this. So, the practice of loving kindness is a very great thing. Because of his loving kindness, his mind, his heart becomes pure. It is purified. The practice of loving kindness is a way to purify your heart to a great extent. When you walk, when you see any man, or number of men if you meet, just Mentally you may wish their well-being. You have to wish their well-being, welfare. Be benevolent of them. A real follower of the Buddha, if he actually follows the teachings of the Buddha, he can't get angry with anybody. For whatever mischief or mistake a man has done to you, you must understand, to make mistake is natural in the world. All worldly beings make some sort of mistake. They are not perfect. So you have to extend your kindness towards them. When you practice loving kindness, sometimes there may rise some obstacles, some hindrances. For example, suppose you love somebody, you love your family members, other people. Meanwhile, you remember some of your enemy. A person has done some harm to you. For example, suppose a man has has beaten you some day. You remember it. Then you get angry. How can you love that man? It is very difficult. But if you understand the exact nature, it is very easy. Well, in this case, suppose somebody has beaten you. I ask you to take revenge upon the enemy. But you must find who is the enemy. There is the question. Take revenge upon the enemy. How do you do it? Now, for example, suppose a man has beaten you. It is his hand that has beaten you. But you have to find out whether it is only the hand which has done that thing. If his mind did not want to beat you, the hand could not do it. The hand obeyed his mind. In mind, he thought to beat you, and the body happened to obey his mind. So it is not the body that is responsible for beating you. It is his mind. Suppose a car has stricken somebody. You don't punish the car. You punish the driver. The mind is the driver of the body. So you have to punish his mind, not to his body. So you should not try to beat his body. You should not try to take revenge upon his body. The driver of the body, that is his mind. But you have to understand the nature of mind. Mind is not one same thing every moment. It is a stream of thoughts rising and vanishing. At one time, good thoughts may arise. At other time, bad thoughts may arise. So, momentarily, every moment, the thoughts rise and vanish. In some thoughts, there may rise anger. With such a thought, or with the anger that has arisen in a thought, that person has beaten you. So the whole thought is not responsible. It is the anger that has arisen which has caused that person to beat you. It is his anger. That's the enemy. Enmity is not appeased by returning enmity. Enmity is appeased by returning amity. That means love, loving kindness. This is an eternal law. That means be kind to your enemy. Be kind to the person who has done some harm to you. Then, if you show kindness over and over again, then he may repent for what he has done to you. Someday he will come to you and ask to pardon him for his fault. And he may be the greatest friend of yours someday. So the enmity is to be killed by your practice of kindness, practice of loving kindness. This is an eternal truth, eternal law. So the Lord Buddha said. Now, I have spoken to you so far the value of the practice of loving kindness. Now, how to practice it regularly, effectively? First of all, you have to love yourself. If you don't love yourself, how can you love others? The nearest thing and the dearest thing to you is yourself. The dearest thing to me is myself. If I don't love me, love myself, how can I love others? All virtue is to be started within oneself, within you. So first, try to see the value of your life. Give auto-suggestion to yourself. Will that you should be happy. Wish your well-being. Every day, at the start, you may practice this kind of loving kindness toward yourself regularly every day, few minutes. May I be happy. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free from all worries and troubles. So you may give auto-suggestion. You may will of your well-being. At the same time, then, you may extend your loving kindness to the dearest one. Suppose you have a child. Now next that, you may think of your child. May my child be happy. May my child be healthy. May my child be free from all worries and troubles. Till you feel the child's well-being as your own well-being, till you feel that, till you see no difference between your love towards yourself as well as your love towards that your child, practice it. Then go to another. Suppose you have your brother, then extend your loving kindness to your brother. Till you find there is no difference between you and your brother. Then you, your child, your brother, you feel all are the same. You love all the same. Then, if you have your parents, extend your loving kindness toward your parents, towards your other relatives, from one to other, to another. So, little by little, extend your loving kindness towards all persons whom you know, your friends, your relatives, your neighbors, or if you start your practice while you are sitting in a house, first you may extend your loving kindness to the members of the house, the people who live in the house, from one to another. Then, after finishing your loving kindness, practice of loving kindness towards all the family members, all the members of the house, then go to others outside the house. So little by little, step by step, you may extend your loving kindness towards all the people in your village, in your city, in your country, Then go to other countries mentally. Extend your loving kindness to the people of other countries. At last towards all people on the earth. When you practice this towards all living beings, all human beings, then go to non-human beings. Think of the spirits, the spirit beings, any kind of non-human beings, animals, all beings, as many as possible. You may extend your loving kindness. Practice loving kindness. Then go to other planets. There are many planets inhabited. Imagine that all beings in all the planets, all beings in the universe, all devas or angels or gods or spirits or human or animal, mentally touch all of them with loving kindness. So every day you may do it regularly. It may take some time, an hour, to complete this practice. If you do it every day, within 2 weeks' time, I am assured of that. Within 2 weeks' time, if you do it properly and fully well and perfectly, actually you will find the value of this practice. All people living in your place, in your town or in your village, whosoever meets you, you feel that he is showing some kindness to you. Wherever you go, if you work in an office, at once the other persons who work in the office show a special kindness towards you. The head of the office will show much favor to you. So everywhere, wherever you go, you feel that all people pay some regard to you. You don't find any enemy, any person who is disagreeable to you. Nowhere there is hostility. Nobody is hostile to you. Then you feel very happy. You can live a happy life in this way. Any family man, any householder, any layman, any businessman, any kind of person who lives a household life can practice this loving kindness. And before long, he will experience the value of this practice. And he will be successful in his life, in his business, in every activity. He will be successful. And a person who practices loving kindness naturally, because his mind is healthy, it influences his body. Therefore, physically also he will be healthy before long. He will be free from sicknesses, because mind influences your body. Now, for an example, suppose some moment you feel angry, then your cheek becomes somewhat ruddy, somewhat red color, because your angry thought influences your face, your body. Sometimes you feel shivering, trembling. If you get too much angry. You can't control your body because mind influences your body. In the same way, if your mind is full of loving kindness, if you practice it regularly, then it also influences your body. When you give auto-suggestion, I am healthy, every day. Because, first of all, you have to love yourself. You have to think that you must be healthy. Then you have to extend the same idea, same wish towards others. It is in this way you have to practice it. So you will be very healthy. You can live long, a healthy life. So that is the nature of the practice of loving kindness. I don't know whether they want to know how to practice it. They want to practice. Then let us practice loving kindness. I'll teach you how to practice it. Now, first of all, you have to think of yourself. You have to think of your body. Close your eyes. Start at your head. Now think and give auto-suggestion. My head is healthy. My head is healthy. My head is free from all ailments. My head is free from all ill health. My head is strong and healthy. My head feels healthy. My head is healthy. My head is healthy. My head is healthy. There is no sickness in me, in my head. My head is healthy. My head is healthy. Try to feel that your head is healthy. Now come down to your neck. My neck is healthy and strong. My neck is healthy and strong. My head and my neck both are healthy and strong. My head and neck are free from all ailments. They are free from all illnesses. My head and neck are full of health. They are perfect in health. They are very strong. Now we have come to your shoulders. Both shoulders are strong and healthy. They are free from all sicknesses. Both of my shoulders are healthy and strong, free from all illnesses. My head, neck and shoulders are healthy. I feel health in my head, in my neck and my shoulders. My head, my neck and my shoulders are strong and healthy. They are strong and healthy. They are strong and healthy. Now let's come down. My hands, arms and hands, both the arms and hands are healthy and strong. My both arms and hands are free from all ailments, all sicknesses. They are strong and healthy. My head, neck, shoulders and hands are healthy. I feel them in good health. My head, neck, shoulders and hands and arms, fingers, all these parts are full of health. I feel them healthy. They are healthy. They are healthy. They are healthy. My chest, my breast, inside and outside are healthy. My chest and breast are healthy. My backbone is healthy. My head, neck, shoulders and hands and breast, chest, backbone and inside my body, all these limbs, all these parts are full of health. I feel they are healthy. They are strong. I feel they are strong. They are healthy. They are healthy. They are healthy. My abdomen is healthy. My belly is healthy. Inside and outside. My belly is healthy. My bowels are healthy. My stomach is healthy. All parts of my belly, outside and inside, are healthy. I feel they are very healthy. They are strong and healthy. They are free from all sicknesses. My head, my neck, my shoulders, my arms and hands, my breast, chest, backbone, my belly inside and outside, all these parts are strong and healthy. All these parts are free from all ailments. They are free from all weaknesses. They are very strong. My head is strong, neck is strong, shoulders are strong, arms and hands and fingers are strong and healthy. My breast, chest, backbone, inside and outside my belly, all these parts are full of health. I feel they are very healthy. They are very strong. My both thighs are strong and healthy. My thighs are strong and healthy. My head, neck, shoulders, arms and hands, backbone, chest, breast, inside, outside of my belly, my thighs, all these parts, all these limbs are healthy. I feel they are free from all sicknesses. They are free from all ailments. They are very strong. I am strong in all these parts. Now my legs are healthy. My feet are healthy. My head, neck, shoulders, arms and hands and fingers, breast and chest, backbone, inside and outside my belly, abdomen, my thighs and legs and feet, the whole body is full of health. My whole body is strong. My whole body is in good health, in perfect health. There is no disease. I am healthy. Physically I am healthy. Physically I am healthy. I am healthy. May my body be healthy. May health continues in my body. May my body be strong and healthy. May I be healthy. May I be healthy. May I be healthy. May I live long. May I be strong. May my children be healthy like myself. May my children, my brothers and sisters, my parents, my relatives be healthy, happy, free from worries and troubles. May my children, my brothers, my sisters, my relatives, my parents, my friends be healthy, happy, free from all worries and troubles. May all people who are in this hall, may all persons who are in this hall be healthy, happy, free from all worries and troubles. May I be healthy, happy, free from worries and troubles. Like me, may all these persons in this hall be happy, healthy, free from worries and troubles. May all the people in the neighborhood be like myself, be happy, healthy, and free from worries and troubles. May all people in the neighborhood be happy, like myself, be happy, healthy, free from worries and troubles. May they live happily. May they live happily. May they be happy. May they be free from worries and troubles. May all people in this city, in this town, be healthy, happy, free from worries and troubles. May all people in this town, including me, be healthy, happy, free from worries and troubles. May all people in this town be happy, healthy, free from worries and troubles. May all people in this country, in this Canada, be happy, healthy, and free from worries and troubles. May all people in this Canada be happy, healthy, free from worries and troubles. May all people in USA and other parts of America, in this whole continent, be healthy, happy, and free from worries and troubles. May all people in America, North, Middle and South, may all people in this America, in this continent, be happy, healthy, and free from worries and trouble. May their hearts be full of peace. May their hearts be full of peace, full of friendliness, full of kindness. May all people in America, in Europe, be happy, healthy, free from worries and troubles. May they love peace. May they have kindness. May they be kind to all people. May all people in Asia be happy, healthy, free from worries and troubles. May they love peace. May they be kind to all people. May all people in America, in this country, in America, in Asia, in Europe, in Asia, be happy, healthy, free from worries and troubles. May all people in Africa be happy, healthy, free from worries and troubles. May they love peace. May they be kind to all other people in the world. May all people in Australia and other islands round it be happy, healthy, free from worries and troubles. May all people in this country, in this America, all people in Europe, all people in Asia, all people in Africa, all people in Australia, may all people in these countries, in these continents, be happy, healthy, free from worries and troubles. May they be tender-hearted. May they be kind to each other. May they be kind to one another. May they be kind to all other people in the world. May they be peace-loving. May all beings, all animals, all beings that live in the land as well as in water, may all these beings be happy, free from troubles and worries. May all living beings on this earth be happy, healthy, free from worries and troubles. May all non-human beings, may all spirits, may all devas, may all angels, may all gods be happy, healthy, free from worries and troubles. May all beings in other planets, all beings in the universe be happy, healthy, free from worries and troubles. May I be happy, healthy, free from worries and troubles. Like me, may all other beings in the whole universe be happy, healthy, free from worries and troubles. May all people in the world be peace-loving. May there be peace all over the world. May kindness, may loving kindness, may goodwill of all beings spread all over the world. May all beings be full of goodwill, kindness. May all beings love one another. May there be peace. May peace rule over the world. May the world be full of peace. Now let us talk our practice. This is the way how to practice loving kindness every day, at your leisure, at regular times. Suppose at night before you go to bed, before you feel sleepy, when you are quite wakeful, before you go to bed, if you practice this kind of meditation, loving kindness meditation. And also when you get up early morning at about 5 o'clock, or between 5 and 6 if you can, if you practice the same loving kindness in the same way, at least 30 minutes, regularly every day, you will see you will be healthy and strong. If there is any kind of ailment, all these things also little by little disappear. There is a healing power. When you develop this kind of meditation for about at least 6 months, you can heal others. You gather much magnetism and much energy into your body. You will be a healer. Everybody can be healers because you have gathered much energy into your body by this practice of loving kindness. Much energy, much magnetism into your body. So you can use that magnetic force that has gathered within you to heal others. When you touch a patient's body with full loving kindness and thinking that he may be healed, he may be free from this sickness, touched with a strong will, after a few minutes he will be healed. But you must be very careful. You have to shake your hand like this, otherwise that sickness may come into your body. So this is the Buddhist system of the practice of loving kindness. Now I have spoken to you the value of the practice of loving kindness, how to practice it. And you have listened to me very attentively, and you have practiced loving kindness together with me. I hope and I believe you may practice this kind of loving thought, and you will see its result. Now, for listening to me, I must be thankful to you. Once more, before I conclude my talk, I thank you all for attentively listening to me. At the close of such a meeting, we bless you. Our blessing is done in Pali. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada soddhi bhavantu te. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada soddhi bhavantu te. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena sada soddhi bhavantu te.